Hello! In the lesson about GitHub, we came across a situation when we tried to push our local changes to the remote repo, and we have got some weird output in the terminal. Now it's time to explain what it was and how to deal with it. Let's reproduce it. We have a local repo, and it's linked to GitHub. We were running this command, git push. Here we go. So what's going on? The output says there's a special setting in Git which controls default behavior during git push command, push.default. So, to get rid of this message, we just need to set up that default behavior. There are two options, matching and simple. If we set matching, Git will push the changes from all your local branches to the remote branches with the same names. If you set simple, Git will push the changes only from your current branch to the remote branch with the same name. My own preference is to use simple, because that way I'm sure about what is being pushed. But it's up to you to decide what's best for you. To set that option, you can just copy that line and run it. Now, if you push more changes up, that message won't bother you anymore, and Git will follow the default push behavior. And of course, you can always change that setting. There is another way to specify what you push and where. You can run git push, then your remote alias, origin, and the branch name, master. As you can remember, your remote repo can have any alias you want. Origin is just a default alias. Okay. In the lesson about Bitbucket, we were pushing all our local changes to the new remote repo. And Bitbucket gave us a command to run. There it is. So now we're going to talk about these flags, all and u. Let's go to the terminal. If you run git push origin -all, Git will push the changes from all your local branches into remote branches with the same name. I didn't explain it in that lesson because at that stage you didn't know about branches yet. And now let's talk about the U flag. When you do git push from any local branch, that branch must be linked to a branch in the remote repo. So Git will know where to push. Master branch, by default, is linked to the master branch in origin. So if you run git push in the master branch, it will just work. But if you switch to a different branch and run git push, Git will give you a fatal error. Let me show you. Git branch. Let's create a new branch and switch to it. You can do that in one command. Git checkout -b demo. As you can see, we have switched to the new demo branch. Let's push this branch in its current state to the remote repo. Git push, and there is an error. It happened because Git didn't know where to push the current branch. You can go around that error by running git push origin demo. That way, Git will know where to push it to. But that's only a one-time workaround. In order to be able to simply run git push, you need to link the current branch to the remote branch with the same name. In other words, you need to set an upstream branch. And that's what this -u flag is for. It works like this: git push -u origin demo. Enter. As you can see, our local demo branch is now linked to the remote demo branch. Now, if you will run git push for this branch, Git will know where to push. Play with it when you have some free time. You will use that feature of Git quite often, so you need to feel confident about it. That's it for this lesson. At this point, you have enough knowledge to start using Git on real projects, both alone and as part of a team. In the next lesson, I'll show you how to set up your SSH keys, so you will not need to provide your password when you push changes to the remote repo. It's a good time saver. See you then.